Hello everyone in YouTube, this is Varad Stick and we back with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Alcatel Fierce 4 for Metro PCS and T-Mobile. I've been doing reviews on the channel for over 50 phones already. And as everybody knows, I'm not phone prejudiced. If that phone is good, I'm going to say it's good. If it's bad, I'm going to say it's bad. Because this will affect the buyer or the user when they're trying to take the decision. So we're gonna be sure 100% you get everything you want from the review. So without any further ado, let's gonna find out. First, let me start talking about the design. I want to talk about things I like and things I don't like. From the front, you have capacitive buttons. I like capacitive buttons because it makes the screen it's bigger, so there's more utilization for the screen. You have LED notification lights. It has only one color, and you have the front-facing camera will be 5 megapixel this time. The speaker will be over here, and the buttons over there on this location, power and volume up and volume down, and also the back of the phone has care from here. This plastic back, it's removable. The battery is not removable, but this kind of looks like a brush metal here over here. It gives the phone very nice looking. So overall, I like the design, but the phone, it will be a little bit slippery from if you handle it, because I believe that things over here, it doesn't have textures or anything like that, but that will be no problem if you get a case. Now, things I don't like in the phone. First, the screen by itself, maybe it's not a big deal for a lot of you guys, but very reflective and very magnetic for the fingertip. It's insane. I have used a lot of phones. I've never seen phone like this. This is overall in the Alcatel phones displays. It just pick the fingerprint so crazy. Another thing over here, the power and the volume down and up, they're very close from each other. So every time I'm trying to power the device, by accident I click on the volume down and volume up, which is inconvenience. I wish that Alcatel put the volume up and down on the other side and keep this one for the power, so that way people don't get confused about that. The phone, it's kind of a little bit bulky, to be honest with you, and this big problem. And if we pop the back, as you guys can see, you guys gonna be noticed that these buttons over here attached to it, so you can't use your phone without the back. And these, you gotta be careful, because those, from my experience, get bad, so bad. The battery in the phone is not removable, so this is another disadvantage on the design of the phone. Other than that, in my opinion, the design just very acceptable, and this is things I don't like with the design. The display in the phone, as you guys can see, we have 720p HD 5.5 and maximum resolution. You can go at 720p on YouTube. So I'm trying to review some of the high quality content on YouTube, so you guys can see and judge by yourself. The angle view, it's good. The colors is vivid, nice. I never have any complaint with the Alcatel display overall in general. For that price of the phone, I'm not complaining too much. So we have resolution 720p, which is HD as we said, and you have the PPI density will be 267. Now we're gonna test the speaker on the phone. The speaker will be located over here down to the bottom of the phone, so this is not the best place for the speaker. I would prefer speakers to be on the front or from the bottom next to the charging cord, but it is what it is. This is what the design of the phone made it to be in the back, so you're gonna lose a lot of sound if you put your phone on the table like that and listen for something. But overall, the speaker quality below the average. The speaker, it's low. I'm so surprised that the Alcatel usually do a lot better than this, but this time I wasn't satisfied with the speaker. But it's okay, guys, it's mono speaker, the price of the phone, so we're not gonna expect something fancy. In my opinion, the internal hardware it's the most important thing in any phone you buy. Alcatel Fierce 4 has one of the worst internal hardware for the processor. They're using Snapdragon Qualcomm 210 and 2 gigabyte of RAM, 16 gigabyte internal storage. The processor is the worst thing over here. 16 gigabytes is very decent, 2 gigabyte of RAM, it's good. So this is the score. We are in 2016 by ending of the year, and we still have this low performance on Geekbench 295 993, and you have Marshmallow, guys. That means when you have Lamborghini car and you have Hyundai or Honda 1.5 engine, that is not gonna work. The phone it's not gonna act right because the operating system require better performance than this performance. I wish Alcatel uses at least Snapdragon 410, 617. There's a lot of good processor nowadays they can use, but they have chosen to go in the cheapest way. Let me show you why with the game performance. Before we play the game, this is Multi Compact X and the phone Snapdragon 1.1 GHz GPU Adreno 304. And this graphic card came with the Snapdragon 210, and this is the lowest in 2016. And let me play the game and show you the amount of lagginess and frame drops when you play the game. Literally, the game took me about 5 minutes just to launch the game, which is extremely slow. So this not actually the best performance for to play a game. I believe if you have that phone, you're not gonna be expecting to play a game with high frame. Playing a game like Temple Run, which is the game doesn't require a lot of graphic rate, it will be no problem. Browsing applications or playing game like Surface, Subway, or Temple Run, or animation games that doesn't require a lot of GPU, that shouldn't be a problem for you. But I want to just pay your attention if you want to play high-end game like Asphalt 8, Multi Compact X, or GTA. The phone is not gonna act very well. The phone came out of the box with 6.0.1, which is Marshmallow, and this is not the best operating system optimized with the phone because whatever reasons I have mentioned earlier in this video. So sometimes it works fine, sometimes start lags, sometimes it's not accurate when you do it with a touch. That pays on the cheap material for the screen, so it's not very responsive. And let me show you why I say that. The phone does gestures, so you should be able to double click on the screen and double click to wake up the display. Come on, the display is not responsive. I mean, why they do have features like knock on the screen and if just doesn't work or takes forever to work, which is weird. I believe they may need to do some software enhancement on the operating system in general. But let me show you something I like. When you try to go to the app drawer over here, you guys gonna be able to see the recent apps that you have used, which is help you for a shortcut to get your things so fast without even need to go or scroll down all the way to find your application. Also, let's gonna see if that phone does support some of the sensors important nowadays for people who want to play Pokemon Go or they want to watch some 360 content. I mean, the phone doesn't support gyroscope, which is you're not gonna be able to use it to watch some 360 videos, or if you would like to play Pokemon Go. Let's gonna see what the phone can offer you for features and customization. So you have shortcuts for everything if you go to the app drawer. Those, in my opinion, the best organization for the app drawer. Easy to get things on the shortcut, and you also can get more shortcut by the lock the screen. Once you lock the screen, you have camera, calculator, flashlight. This, in my opinion, very neat as well. No NFC, unfortunately, in this device, and also the phone has the stock keyboard, so when you text message or anything like that, you guys gonna be expecting to get a lot of emojis. And the good things about the emojis gonna pop over here as shortcut as well, or if you wanna have a look on all the emojis for the marshmallow, they're gonna be over there. And I know, guys, a lot of you like this. Now, is that software very optimized with the operating system? This time I'm gonna say no. A lot of crashes. I guys trying too many times just to download the Geekbench. Every time the screen kick me out or crash or disappear. Same as when I'm trying to download some games or open Play Store. It's a lot of crashes over there. I wish Alcatel, if they watch this video, do some software update to optimize the operating system with the hardware. Now the camera time, so we have 5 megapixel, this is good improved from the XL and wide angle, and you have 8 megapixel camera for the back, and this is the camera application. You can capture, you can take videos. Video unfortunately only 720p HD, so we don't have even full HD in this phone, and you have some of the modes over here. You have face beauty, which is this is good addition to the software in general. And also let me show you, have flash and you can switch between the front and the back camera. Let me take you to the gallery and show you the sample I have taken. So this is the selfie without the beauty mode, and I have taken one with the beauty mode. Actually it does work fine. Only one complaint, that you cannot adjust the beauty mode, so there is no level to play with. It's optimized by Alcatel, so you have no control on the beauty mode or face. This is outside. Outside, honestly, it's very good, but the background overexposed. That's the only complaint. This is the back camera outside, also is doing great job. I don't have too much of complaint to take any photo outside. You don't have macro mode, but when you're trying to take a macro picture, you can just try to use the focus on where you want to take the picture, and the camera will do good job. So that's very impressive. This is in the room light. The problem is, it's every picture as I take it, it will reflect what colors, because the ground over here is kind of yellowish, so everything, the picture is gonna look yellowish. So this is not very optimized as well to get the yellowish picture over here, because the background. I was trying to use HDR this time. It helps a lot to change the white balance, so that way the object that you are trying to is not going to be affected by the background. So use the HDR mode if you are in the room or inside. That will help big time. This on the low light, very much in every phone I have taken pictures, you can see something, but this time you can't see nothing. And this with the flash also I have used the HDR as well, so it helps a little bit. So this is the best camera. No, I believe they can do better, at least for the video recording. Still doing 720p, which is bad in my opinion. They should at least improve this to 1080p. And the front-facing camera, honestly, it's not wide angle. I don't know why they say it's wide angle. I don't think so. It's wide angle. But let's gonna see the pictures on the display. Now, is this phone worth to buy or upgrade if you have the Alcatel XL? If you have one of the budget phones, the cheap ones, I believe so, go ahead and upgrade. The phone has 16 gigabytes storage, has 5.5-inch display, has some good software improvements as well. But if you have the XL, I don't recommend you to do this. Go ahead and buy another one, maybe the LG K10 or the ZTE Z Max Pro, because the only difference $30. That was very much it, and that was my full review for the Alcatel Fierce 4. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up and subscribe more for more content on variety stick. I'll see you in my next review.